Hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. Yeah, I'm not wearing any makeup because I'm tired. It doesn't feel like it. And I've been away for a while. So I just wanted to make another chapter with Sophie video. And like some YouTubers before me, I'm gonna do this in style. And you might be able to hear it. This smells interesting. Oh yeah, get some beer as well. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this? I should do reacting to beer. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting to start a video off with a reaction. This is a Brewdog and Elvis Juice, which I heard was one of their newest sort of beers. Brewdog sort of do, I think it's beers, it could be ales, God knows what. Sometimes they do a mixture, but my brother has a few shares in the company, and it seems to be quite a popular one for sort of studenty people, and I really like the design. So I went to my local sort of beer shop, alcohol shop, and I bought a few. And this one's supposed to have like grapefruit. It's like grapefruit infused, but also has like peaches and stuff in it. It's interesting. Uni is now 4 weeks away. Fuck. And my room still looks like an utter tip, and nothing is really sorted through. And oh my god, I'm going to university in 4 weeks. And I'm excited. I'm very excited now, and I just want to get there and get settled. But I'm also very nervous because meeting people and social anxiety is not a good thing. And sorry if I sound stuffed up. I've got a bit of a cold, which isn't really materialising, but sort of is. And I know I'll be fine, but there's just this horrible fear that I'm going to be alone and it's not going to go well. And but yeah, the freshers week that I'm going to, that's really quite good. A lot of things on at the campus from like 10 to 3, which is not a good time for me. That's sleepy time. Not really. I usually stay up quite late now, but it's so not like me to go to things, and I'm gonna have to push through that and go to things a lot, so God knows how that's gonna go out. Also, we get free pizza on Freshers Week. Also, we had to take 2 other classes, sort of different modules basically, and I had to do that this week because everyone was doing it, and I was like, might as well do it. So I ended up choosing, basically my main degree I want to do is film and media, and I ended up choosing sociology and journalism, but then you could generate your own timetable for lectures, and one of mine clashed, and I was like, fine, I can't be bothered even fucking around with this. So I changed the sociology to politics. So yay. But the first module literally looks like my last year of modern studies. Oh, results day! Oh my god, I forgot to say. Results day was last Tuesday. How did I do? I did okay. I got 3 advanced hires. If you don't know what advanced hires are, we sort of have, I don't know what the English equivalent would be, and I don't know what any other equivalent would be, but basically in your 4th year of high school, I know it's all different, 4th year of high school, you do sort of National 4 and National 5, which is sort of your general and credit grades. Then in the 5th year of high school, you do hires, and then in the 6th year of school you can do hires or the other previous ones, or you could do advanced hires, which is sort of like a bit of your first or half a year of uni. So I did 3 of those. Not a good idea, really hard year, but I ended up getting a C in drama. God damn it, all of those, I had to do 3 accents for a C. I'm pissed off about that. Don't need it, but it would have been nice. I got a B in Advanced Higher English, fucking yes, because that was a really difficult subject this year. And then I got an A in Modern Studies, and politics comes into that a lot. So that was all good, that was all very good. I didn't really care. The issue was grades. It's ever since, okay, basically when I did my National 5s, my credit sort of grades in my 4th year of high school, I was in such a state. My mental health was probably the worst it's ever been, ever. And after just sort of those 3 months of putting my family through torture, putting myself through torture, being very, very unhealthy mentally, seeing, I got, what did I get? 5 A's and 2 B's, I think. And yeah, 5 A's and 2 B's. And after I got those results in the post, everyone seems to have this reward mechanism where if they get a good grade, they feel great about it. If they get great grades, you feel great. You want to jump over the top of the world, you're excited. That year, that whole response to anything completely just disappeared in me. I don't have a reward mechanism anymore. At all. It's like if I go and see a movie, I do not have a good feeling afterwards. I'm just like, meh, I want to go to sleep now. Some people may be also like that, but it's just frustrating because when I got my results this year, I honestly didn't give a shit. It's like the past year didn't even happen. So that was all very annoying and frustrating a bit. Something that also pissed me off this week was on results day, I tweeted my school has accounts for like the different departments, and I tweeted the Mon Studies department, saying to my teacher, who we call Deansy basically, and just saying thank you so much. I used to write huge essays, like 4,000 word essays when it should have been like 1,000 or 2,000, and he had always cut it down. And I just said thank you for helping me and achieve this, and thank you for supporting me and all this. And he responded, and it was all very good. And then my school retweeted it, and not only that, one of my principal teachers tweeted it or liked it. And this bugged me. The issue is, just because a student thanks a teacher does not reflect that the school is a good school. Sure, better schools have more good teachers, but my school's not a good fucking school. It is fucked up. For example, there was a huge thing about cuts. There was this huge cuts apparently everywhere in the school. Like, the departments couldn't print anything we wanted. We had to print them at home. We had to limit ourselves to certain resources. And it sucked. Some departments couldn't really buy a lot of new textbooks either. So we all had to do it online, which was difficult and sometimes awkward. But somehow, instead of buying lovely new jotters for pupils who need them, or just giving departments more money to do more trips and interactive things, instead, senior management, who are head teachers and the sort of head of years, decided that instead of just, putting a piece of paper saying meeting in process outside the doors, that they in fact need a whole new lighting system. So they got each one of the senior head management rooms got a sort of quite a big red light above their door. So when that red light was on, you knew they were in a meeting. Let me guess how much wiring that had to do, how much electricity that's also bringing up, how much it took for the people to actually fit it in, and let's think about how that money could have been better spent, shall we? So it really bugged me that my school retweeted me. I'm like, no, don't retweet me for congratulating a teacher that was very freaking good. Because you literally have very, very few of them in your school. In other topics, I went to see Suicide Squad. Oh boy. Now, I had really good hopes that whoever made the trailers needs a bloody pay rise, because those trailers are freaking amazing. Like, I've never seen a trailer have such good, music fitting in with the action and being cut to perfection. But the movie I had some issues with. The fact that they cut so much out annoyed me, because you saw set photos of the Joker slapping Harley, and that is such a huge thing to the whole Harley Quinzel storyline. I really wanted to see that sort of in the cinema of the Joker's very abusive relationship of Harley Quinn, and that leading to possibly a movie with Ivy or just something more dynamic as well. But instead, they decided to cut it to make it a light-hearted movie. Fine, I understand that. Test audiences might have not liked it. Fine. This may contain spoilers. So the beginning is the whole setting up of Amanda Waller's idea and Enchantress. And the plot isn't really that strong either. It's so bloody flawed in freaking all of it. It's all very dun, like very fulminatic, and you get like a big story about Deadshot, and the fairly sort of very quick look into Harley Quinn's beginnings, which by the way they got fucking wrong. It annoyed me. I'm such a fangirl. I don't get. Amanda Waller had the Enchantress's heart to control Enchantress. I cannot say that. So when Enchantress started to fucking play up, instead, why didn't she just fucking destroy the heart then and there? Like, sure, you've got Enchantress's brother still to deal with, but it's like, that's sort of most of the problem, and she knew, even if Amanda Waller didn't know that Enchantress was in the middle of this, she fucking knew that she was going AWOL. I'm like, but instead it's just like, yes, we need to save Amanda Waller. And also the fact that they didn't make it very clear about the day difference between basically the Suicide Squad being recruited to the Suicide Squad actually going into action. There apparently was like maybe a 3 or 4 day like in between there. I was like, great. Because suddenly the city is evacuated and that's all very sudden, and you're just like, what? The Joker. Just the fact that it just felt very jumpy. Like, it didn't really flow in, like, each scene didn't really flow into each other. And I've heard someone say that it didn't really have an action sequence. It had, like, 3 different action sequences, all sort of different. So I didn't really have an issue with that much. But the issue I had is frickin' Jared Leto's Joker. I hate it. I've never hated it so much. I just feel it's an actor trying too hard to be the Joker. And you sound like a fucking nightmare to work with. You're sending Margot Robbie like something weird, and then he refused to like talk to anyone outside set, and every time he's on set he was in character, and I'm like, what the fuck? He got quite a lot of stuff cut out. But maybe it was cut out for a reason, just saying. The look, I'm sort of fine with the look. It's not my favourite look. I don't particularly like it. But I will, it suits the movie, it suits the sort of feeling, great. But just the whole Harley and Joker, like, mad love relationship. I know they had like a honeymoon period like this. But it just annoyed me so much. I was like, when Harley fell out the plane, I'm like, why couldn't the Joker just like... I know people could criticise that if the Joker pushed her, like, why did the Joker put so much effort into doing that? Because it's the Joker, who fucking knows? But, no, it was just weird, and the Joker had a nightclub, and Harley was like a dancer in it, and I just found that very weird. I found that... I was a bit taken out of the movie. I was like, okay, this is different. To be honest, I would much prefer a movie where it was the proper relationship of the sort of Harley and the Joker. But what I did like was there's a scene in it where Harley basically falls into sort of the acid pit, and the Joker looks like she's going to leave her there just to sort of die, I guess, or be injured. And then he gets really fucking annoyed and he's like, And I like that bit, because I'm like, is he thinking romantic wise? Because he sort of go that route, or is he thinking more frickin' strategy wise? I don't know. And then the Joker leaves her again, so there's like little hints of the Joker not really giving a shit, and the Joker sort of just this being a little thing. And I really hope that's where it's going, because some of Harley's flashbacks she comes back to reality and she's very on edge. Like, she points the gun at Deadshot and she's like, and she doesn't look happy. And in those glimmers of sort of vision, I'm like, please just say that when she's outside the Joker's control, she's sort of thinking a little bit, and thinking a little bit how this is slightly one-sided and a tad abusive. Just a tad. So I have hopes there. I really want to see Ivy personified and put on the screen. Because ginger hair, for one, and I always dreamed of acting, of being Ivy, but I can't do it for many reasons, including I'm overweight. Oops. I have a Scottish accent, and I cannot do a very good any other accent, and and I'm pretty young, so I don't think that's going to go down, but I'd love to see her personified. I think Ivy is such a sort of intelligent character. I love her. And sort of Harley and Ivy's relationship is very sweet in itself, but then you have the Joker, and Ivy fucking hates the Joker. I just love to see that. Love to see that so much. So yes. Hooray! I'm also planning, I say planning because God knows, to vlog at least a little bit, or do at least a little diary vlog of my first day at uni, to keep you guys in the know. I want to sort of show my process of uni, because not many people really show their first days and what it's like. So I want to do that because, God, I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know what I'm doing. So I imagine not many other people know what they're doing when they go into uni. So I thought I'll vlog that a little bit. Also, I want to do a 101 series about this university, how to get there, and stuff. I've sort of got that. I've got a wee plan of what I'm going to do with that. Basically, I was thinking the first episode just talking about UCAS, and then funding, and then setting your place and stuff like that, and then leading up to Freshers Week and what happens, because not many people know. I'm literally stabbing in the dark about what's happening. I don't know how stuff works. I'm also wanting to make a wee little skitty vlog for my 100 subscribers, because we're at 81 right now, so I imagine 19 subscribers will come a little bit soon. But yeah, I'm planning to sort of film a bit of that skit before I leave this place. I get a new background, and I've actually got plans for it. It's not just going to be a random background with not a lot happening. It's going to be my little positivity wall of postcards. So that will be interesting to see reactions about that. Also, whilst my mental health was pretty bad, I did sort of just a random blurt sort of photography. I'll put some up here, just like free. There we go. If you want to see more of those and just keep up with photography me, then check out my Instagram. I'll put the link down there, and then the thingy up there. So yeah, if you want to follow me in there, please do. And I think that's all I really want to talk about, really. My photography was sort of inspired by a few different things. Some of it was just me feeling like shit, and literally me just taking really weird photos and putting filters over them. Others were sort of inspired by sort of a trapped feeling, so looking out in the light and being very alone and things like that, and sort of being in a bit of chaos. So yeah, those photos are a bit dark, but I like them a lot. So yeah, and I think that's just where I want to end it, really. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll try and keep everyone more up to date and just be more active on here. I'm always on YouTube, it's just I'm not always making videos, so if you do comment or send me a message, I will get back to you pretty soon. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you later.